I've only pulled off this combo twice. I think we're in a really good position to do it again. All right, well, there's no 250 gold or rare card starts here, as was predicted during the beginning of stream. We do, however... We do, however, have what? Not much. The 100 gold start, not that good, because all the shops are way late in the act. This might, in fact, be a boss swap. I was wondering about that. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of 99% Sneaky. What have I got for you all today? All right. Why should you hire a snake to construct your backyard structures? It's a very weird setup for a joke. Why should you ask a snake to build structures in your backyard? Because they're very good at shedding. No refunds, Twitch chat. Piece of pie SK with the 13 months. What do you call a pirate with no eyes? Pirate. Flannel violin. Thanks for the 46 months. You're welcome for the company. Every time. Every time. Oh, I missed Faley's joke in there. There's a lot of jokes happening. Faley says, do you know what the Ironclad, who had way too many relics, said when he saw the Silence new outfit? What did he say, Faley? I dig it. Excellent. All right, well, once again, we're faced with a Snecko swap on Clad. This is like... We've had 3 Snecko swaps out of maybe 5 boss swaps recently on Clad. It's a ridiculous series of events here. Snecko start can be very, very powerful, but it can also be very, very weak if we low roll the random card costs during our initial combats, and we don't find any really good card rewards. Only certain cards are very good with the Snecko Eye. But Ironclad has a lot of those cards. And this first fight went buttery smooth, too. Cool. Oh, good. We get a Perfected Strike. You know, I think with Snecko Eye, I could be lured into taking a floor 1 Wild Strike. If this Perfected Strike was, say, in Anger, I'd probably click on Wild Strike versus skipping. But happy with a Perfected Strike. Normally a 2-cost card. It does 18 damage at the start of the run with your starting strikes. And then the more strikes you add, the better it gets. So we would do 24, bring you to 8. Only need 2 strikes to kill. Let's do that. Kill the big one here. Surely I can play 2 strikes. Yes, I can. Good. Or 1 Perfected Strike. Can't get them both, though. Totally fine. Take only 1 damage here. Pretty good outcome from this fight. Get a Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand for 1 combat. Since we have larger hands, that means that we get to upgrade more cards with that, basically. Normally, I would be all about a Battle Trance. I think it's less good with the random cost of Snecko. Headbutt could be okay. I'm down for a Headbutt. Rage could actually also be okay. Card scales with number of cards in hand, although the 0 cost is sort of bad with Snecko Eye, sort of. But it's still okay. I wouldn't totally dislike it. Let's try the Headbutt here. Totally okay with that. Can do double defend, bash, strike, strike. So I can kill one of them, right? Bash, strike, strike is, what, 17 plus 9, 26 damage. Good number to remember. Could kill either of these. Wait, I can't math. What do you mean? What? Definitely was able to kill the back one then. Something went wrong there. Right, because 15 plus 12 is 27. That's what went wrong. Yeah, I can't do math, is the answer. Foolish. Okay, well, we lost 2 health for essentially no reason there. We had a perfect line through the fight. I just fumbled it. I'll let the warm-up cost. But I don't think it's going to matter too much. Let's go and get blame. Why does taking a Snake's Eye give you big hands anyway? Good question. Really like Flame Barrier. It's damage and block in one card. You almost always want to play it. Unless the enemy's not attacking you, then it does nothing, of course. Got some good cards and some good potions. We could go a couple of events here. I think what I want to do is do 2 more combats, though. Get some more card rewards. Maybe we can find another Perfected Strike. That would be extra good. Hiya! Not taking that Searing Blow. Inflame is okay, I suppose. 2 strength, it's not great, but it's something, definitely. And we do want something to get us through the early game here. Good enough. And here's the danger, of course, of striding into hard pool combats in Act 1, or taking too many normal fights in Act 1, is that you can run into these 4. The Gremlin Gang. And what a nasty set of gremlins we have. There's a wizard, a sneaky gremlin, and a fat gremlin, which is always a challenge. I think we want to KO the fat gremlin first, although Strike only does 16 damage, huh? I could do 3 strikes and take 5, or I can play the Flame Barrier. 2 strikes and we become weak, but he also dies. Now we gotta kill the sneaky, I suppose. That means I can strike 1 more time, rather than playing Flame Barrier. We should probably strike the wizard to make sure we can kill them. Because they might get shielded here, yeah. Unfortunately, they do. However, we have a really good hand here. Here it comes. Okay. I think we perfected that, didn't we? Get a duplication potion. We're offered another headbutt. How about an armaments? This can upgrade all cards in our hand if we upgrade it. And that means that with, of course, Snecko Eye, we can get a lot of upgrades. And with a duplication potion and a Blessing of the Forge, I'm pretty sure we can stomp this Burning Elite, no problem. So we might as well take this fight. Get the green key early here. And then we can go this way. Still only 2 elite maximum. In fact, we lose out on a rest site going this way. But getting the green key is worth it, I think. Lose the Thorn Spot. Okay, let's thrash this nerd. Yeah, it's just a Gremlin Knob with +2 strength, but he's only got 85 hit points, so he is toast. At least I think so. Not the greatest hand. This could be Blessing of the Forge and Flame Strike for 24 damage. Then Perfected Strike is upgraded for the Headbutt draw. That's pretty good. That should be good enough. And then we can keep the Duplication Potion. I see that working out okay here. Microwave Brother, thanks for the 6 months. Smiley face. Indeed. All right, and then worst case scenario, we can do Pot Perfected Strike to kill if everything costs 3 again. That's not too bad. We take 10. That's pretty typical for Gremlin Knob. And then, yeah, it does all cost 3 again. Bummer. So I have to use the dupe pot as well, huh? Unless you're telling me Bash Strike kills. That would be 11 plus 13 plus 13. 37 is not even close. No, we can't kill without using the dupe pot here. So let's use the dupe pot. Get ourselves out of here, and look at that, we get 2 more potions back, and Strike Dummy. Cards containing the text Strike deal 3 additional damage. Neat. Never swap on Clad. It's actually pretty good. I do recommend Clad swap as a general thing. I think it's quite strong. I'll take the shrug, by the way. Now we need a Meteor Strike. You're right. We're absolutely correct. Definitely hoping we can find more Perfected Strikes. This would be a really cool run to go P-Strike on. Gotta give it to me. So we'll play the Inflame and the Defense. Too expensive, man. Oof. Oh no. But why, though? Why have you forsaken me? Alright, what's in the potion? We got Essence of Steel and Liquid Memories. Okay, Liquid Memories solves a lot of the problems here. I can Liquid Memories the Flame Barrier and upgrade it, or I can Liquid Memories the Perfected Strike and kill one. I like the Liquid Memories Flame Barrier, actually. Kind of badass. Get a bunch of days, but we're still drawing 7 cards per turn, so the days really don't hurt that much in this fight. 29, 39. Okay, we'll just kill the middle one then. Yes. Might need more damage taken next turn. It's only 5. We should kill one of the other ones. You. Okay. Cool. They're only 11. Hello. Now we're talking. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Now we have Orichalcum for a guaranteed 6 block. That's nice to have as a sort of fallback plan for block. Especially if we keep finding Perfected Strikes. But we don't keep finding Perfected Strikes. We keep finding Flame Barriers. And I'm okay with that. Those are good cards. Second Wind wasn't that bad either. Maybe we could have considered that for more than half of a second, but I'm pretty happy with another Flame Barrier. Brian, thanks for the 16 months of support. Losing in on the 1.5 years. Anybody else that I missed? Did I thank Matt Warbuckle for 46? Thank you, Matt, for a very long support. Hapfee, thank you for 23 months as well. There we go. Anchor is very good. Turn 1 protection, although a little redundant with the Orichalcum sometimes. I definitely like it overall. Not sure if I want a combat or an event here, but I think I want these 2 events. We could also go this way to the shop. I want to go to this shop before the slime boss with about 300 gold. It'll be super worth it. So it's a question of how many question marks do I want. We can do 2 or 3. I guess we'll see how the first fight goes, and then we can choose. Get wrecked, nerd. Hummel Strike. Didn't get a potion, I'll take another combat. Also, I want a bit more money. $14.22. Yeah, 22. We full block already. We can strike. This one. Okay, boat thingy was very helpful here. Hello? Great. Get a block pot, a little bit more money. Heavy Blade and Clothesline are okay Snecko cards. I guess Clothesline's not terrible here, but I feel like it's not good enough. We already added a lot of cards. We don't necessarily need more unless they say strike on them. I'm gonna skip these. I feel like we didn't see any rare cards this run, this act. 150 gold for a curse offers the Serpent. We're right before a shop, so we can remove that curse. I'll take your deal. Yes, this will all be worth it. You gather all the gold, thank the snake. Thank you, snake. And get going. Easy game. Never a doubt in my mind that I made the right choice. Cool. Now we can get an Apotheosis. Maybe that Searing Blow would have been good after all. Art of War can be pretty good for Ironclad. Yeah, take the Apotheosis and upgrade it? Wait a minute. Wait a second. It's a pretty cool combo, right? We don't even need to upgrade Apotheosis for it to have full impact here. So we can upgrade, I guess, Inflame. Or we can just rest or recall at our leisure and no longer worry about rest sites. Either way, I'm certainly going to buy that. We can easily afford... I think Whetstone's a bad idea, given that we just bought Apotheosis, but we could take Art of War to give us additional energy after not attacking. That only happens sometimes. Or Sling of Courage for additional strength in elite fights. That feels, gonna be honest, unnecessary with where we're at currently. So sure, we could buy the Sling and it would help a little bit in the elite fights, but I think we could also not buy the Sling, still kill the elites, and have 172 more gold. Do we remove a defend? With Orichalcum, I think it is a better pick than removing a strike here. Yeah, I would say defend is probably our worst card at the moment. Do we buy a Feel No Pain? Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I think so. I don't think I want to pass on the opportunity to have one. Don't have a lot of exhaust in the deck right now, but we're one Fiend Fire or Corruption or Second Wind or various other card away from Feel No Pain being amazing. So I'm going to grab it now with recent runs fresh in my mind where we didn't see any of those the whole time. Seems unlikely that I'll need more than 36 health here. Again, upgrading Inflame, or I guess upgrading Feel No Pain is vaguely useful. But only vaguely. Maybe we should recall now, just on the off chance we find a Campfire Relic later that we could start using more aggressively. Sure. There's no way that we lose the Slime Boss. Smiley face. Play Bash out of these options. Definitely need to prevent that turn 3 attack. We have mostly damage in the draw pile. So yeah, let's play Bash over the powers. Feels bad to skip the powers, but sometimes that's how it is with Snecko. You don't always get to choose. What is getting played. Pretty sad turn 2, but as long as turn 3 isn't completely trash, yeah, that's good. Acceptable. Definitely acceptable. Now we have a problem. Dang. Might need to use both potions. Good news is there's almost no slime in the draw pile now. Why doesn't that feel like good news? Should really get this power in play. Block for 5 more or deal 12. We really need to deal damage to win this fight. So we block 22. Means we don't take that much, actually. Let's hit the one that makes us weak. Brutal. Definitely a tough draw order here. I still don't see us actually losing this fight, though. I think we'll be fine. Okay. Whew. That was definitely a little closer than I was hoping it would be. But like I said, I really didn't see a line where we lose, even if we did draw really badly at times there. There's that Fiend Fire. Guildwood Pierce, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. Have I ever gotten all 3 keys in Act 1? A couple of times, yeah. Most frequently when swapping into Fusion Hammer does that occur. Just burn all the 3-cost cards. Surely once you draw a card at 0 cost, it keeps being 0 cost, right? Demon Form is also definitely a Snecko thing. Very good way to gain lots of strength. The Fiend Fire puts out damage right away. I'm going to grab the Fiend Fire here. Wow, Crown, Ecto, Sacred Bark. Oof. Yikes. Actually not the worst ectoplasm ever. I'm not taking Busted Crown in this position, that's for sure. So it's either ectoplasm or Sacred Bark. Sacred Bark doubling potions. He's pretty cool. What I really like about having more energy, though, is that it allows us to more consistently play at least 2 cards. We saw during that slime boss fight. If all of our cards are 2 or 3 cost, we can only pick 1 to play, and that's very tough. But with 4 energy, it's a lot less likely. Let's go Ectoplasm here. I want to keep these strikes anyway. Hopefully we're adding more perfected strikes. Although Fiend Fire kind of runs counter to that, doesn't it? Not my problem. My problem is fighting many elites. That's my problem. I want to murder them for the relics. The juicy relics. I guess we'll go to a shop early here. Aha! They knew where I was hiding. Very clever, thieves. Very clever. Any money they take is money we'll never get back, because we're unable to gain gold. Feels a bit bad, but that's the truth of it. 5 times 7 is 35, not 45. So we lose 20 more. Go to 146. Not enough to buy a relic anymore. That's unfortunate. But that's how it goes with Ecto sometimes. Stolen back? Not so. Oh, here we go, though. Dark Embrace or Shockwave. Definitely want a Shockwave here to get some easy vulnerable for our big attacks. Dark Embrace drawing cards on Exhaust is pretty sweet, especially with Fiendfire. But I do think I want this Shockwave instead. Both of these are great, though. Strikes for bites. Not today, friend. I like my strikes just where they are. I do wish obsolete format that yeah, there was some kind of conditionality on Ectoplasm. I think it'd be cool if you could still gain gold from relics, so that relics don't become useless with the Ectoplasm, but it's not that bad as it is. I would only tweak it slightly. Do I still want to go to this shop? Yes, because I want to get to the elite behind it. Can't buy the hand drill. Dang it. I guess I'll settle for this Dark Embrace. Bummer. Do I remove a card here? I could remove another defend. I'm no longer certain that I want to. This -1 strike is actually pretty reasonable. Even with a perfected strike. I'm going to lose one here. Alright, now we have no money. Transform 2. No money. Could be good. Could be really, really bad. Simply having 3 strength on turn 1 seems decent. I don't mind that. Really good for Fiendfire. Give me the strength on turn 1. A guaranteed value. And it might give us the edge in a couple of situations where we really need it. Really, really need it. Toasty. Certainly don't need any of these cards. 3 common unupgraded attacks. Though the upgraded status doesn't matter that much because of the apotheosis, of course. Ow. We're facing a Book of Stabbing and it's doing the bad pattern. Oh, what an unholy heck is happening here? Here we go. So, are we playing Feel No Pain or Inflame here? I think we probably want to play the Inflame to get some additional strength going. Book of Stabbing is always a damage race. I don't think playing Flame Barrier Defend would be wise. Another case where I wish I'd bought Art of War. Recost Flame Barrier does deal 18 damage and blocks for a lot. But I could play Pommel Strike, Perfected Strike. Might be better. Oh, definitely better. Definitely way better. We still block 6 thanks to the Orichalcum. Thank you, Orichalcum. And 18 times 6. Please tell me that's more than 95. Math you later. 108. Good. Just double check that. 18 times 6. Yes, 108. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We score a white beast statue, guaranteeing we get a potion after every fight, and our third flame barrier, which I will happily take with Snecko Eye. I like to block. I like to block big, and I like to retaliate when I do. Relic for a Writhe. My problem with this Writhe is that it's a Writhe I probably can never remove. And I have bonus strength on turn 1, meaning I do value my turn 1 draws. Don't think I'll take this then. What I will do is have a nice nap. Sleep. Preemptively. We're going to go into 3 elite fights here, so certainly could be necessary. Offered a Shuriken. 3 attacks played in 1 turn, gains 1 strength. Honestly, on Ironclad, I don't value this relic very much. Then with the Snecko Eye and our high-powered attacks, I mean, it could help. Could definitely help, against Champ in particular. Alright, I'll take it. It's good enough. And now for Gremlin Leader. Or like Gremlin Bleeder. Or like dead gremlin person. Double Flame Barrier keeps the sneaky on 1, huh? I guess I'll go Flame Barrier to kill this one and Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace is good. Couldn't quite get both of them, sadly. Which means we get attacked this turn. Unfortunate, but I can go Flame Barrier, defend at least. And Strike is not enough to kill you, so we should, instead of defending the 3rd time, we should bash Strike the sneaky. Then I can go Flame Barrier, defend, block 24, take not that much. Certainly not that much. Could also go Feel No Pain, defend, block 12 instead of 16, but have Feel No Pain in play. But also deal 18 less damage to Gremlin Leader. Seems fine. Zombie Harv, thanks for the 5 months of support. Only if it gets drawn at cost 2 or 3, Sprunzo. 0 cost cards won't change their cost if you upgrade them. But otherwise, they will change their cost to the upgraded cost of the card. So there is a weird situation where if you have a 1 cost barricade and you upgrade it, it turns into 2 cost. Magic Flower, massively rewarded for not drinking the regen potion yet. That's pretty cool. I don't really care for Shrug. I have 3 Flame Barriers for block. How about a True Grit? Having a True Grit seems like a useful thing. So that we can exhaust a targeted card with Apotheosis, upgrading it. Excuse you. Who on earth authorized this? Unacceptable. I demand you perish immediately. Mutagenic Strength, definitely putting in work there. I suppose now I can drink this regen potion, yes? And I should. Should have done that on turn 1, actually. Full health. Pretty cool. No to all of these. Yes to this. The Slavers. And once again, mutagenic strength is going to prove its worth here. because with +3 strength, 11 plus 18 plus 18 is 1 short. Oh, heck. My worth. I could double Flame Barrier instead of playing the strike, since it's not a kill either way. Give me my Flame Barrier back, thank you. Double Flame Barrier again. Wow, we actually got the Shuriken to do something. It's about time. Excellent fight. Limit Break. Only I'd taken Demon form. Bottled Flame. Let's just have an attack in the opening hand. Do I want any of my attacks on turn 1? Not really. No, not really. We could bottle Fiend Fire, I guess. Oh yeah, with the mutagenic strength. That's not bad. Helps us kill a lot of stuff on turn 1. Sure. Spez Nerd with a half year of support. Thank you, thank you. And Terrorish with the gifted sub. Heck yeah. I'll do it. Especially with the flex spot. We'll do it. Oops, order. There's no block there. Hopefully we have Orichalcum. Might also have lethal. Not quite. Wait. Yeah, not quite. Thank you, Orichalcum. Arena Bottle's nice. Twin Strike? I think maybe too late. What about Bloodletting? Could be good. It's net gain of energy as long as it doesn't cost 3. We have lots of card draw. Let's try it. Excuse you. Yeah, just attack someone when they're not ready. It's rude. Ash Strike can kill you. We can feel no pain, then let Orichalcum block. Seems like the wise choice here. Get our power in play. Don't get attacked again, thankfully. We don't. Okay, give me back the Fiend Fire. Sweep our powers down. Can't Apo into Fiend Fire, or can I? Totally can, actually. With the power of blood letting. It's not enough damage or block. Lame. And crucially now we can't do that much more damage anyway, huh? Is even worse than it looked at first. Must kill it. Oh no, it has block. Uh-oh. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made. Would Bash plus Strike with the Flex Pot kill here? Might not, actually. But only double Flame Barrier. Never dead here, of course, with many, many second chances. But let me just double check here. So we'd have 7 Strength. Bash plus is normally 10, so 17 times 0.75. It's going to be 12. And then the strike does 12 base plus 5. 17 times 1.5 times 0.75 would be 19 damage. That's not even close to enough. So no, we can't kill it. Dang. But we can double Flame Barrier and defend, actually. We can block quite a bit. So we're okay. We're just a bit sad. In fact, the Flame Barrier did more damage than our attack line. It's kind of funny. Then Tenyu Puzzle will draw cards for us. Battle Trance could draw cards for us. There might have been a line to finish off with Flame Barrier midway through its multi-attack. I didn't actually think about that. Could have looked for such a line. Either way, we're perfectly fine going into champ here. I have no fear. Not taking this Pummel Strike. We are going to upgrade Feel No Pain, I guess? Or we could just rest. Upgrade Feel No Pain. I really don't see us dying here. Seems like a very easy fight overall. Delete this. Perfect. Seems good. He's not even attacking us. It's too easy. Should be able to kill now, but it's a lot easier if we do this one more time. Let's put Limit Break on top. Just go ham here. $50 strength. You know what? Make that 100 strength. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. GG. Satisfying victory there. Aha! Reaper is also, well, actually pretty freaking sweet here, but we have Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace, Snecko Eye, which makes Corruption the best card pretty much, of all the cards in the game. Captain Homeless, thanks for converting from a Prime to a Tier 1. Making it official, thank you. And Charon is awesome with the 18 months as well. Beautiful. Yeah, I want the corruption. But again, any of these would be really sweet. Even makes the bloodletting good. It's my favorite part. Slabs Man, thanks for the 11 months. Let's do it. I've only pulled off this combo twice. I think we're in a really good position to do it again. I like it. I like it quite a lot. So with Snecko Pyramid, we draw random cost cards, but also retain them. And that can definitely be a recipe for disaster. In order to avoid getting stuck with a bunch of high-cost cards in your hand, you'd have to either A, have a way to make all your cards free, or B, have a way to delete all the cards in your hands. Oh, wait. I have both of those things. Seems good. Although, do I want to actually Fiendfire right now? No, let's do this. Go, make all my cards free. I have a way to heal during fights, so I gotta be a little careful here. Once we get the key powers down, though, we're essentially invincible. Eat more flame barriers. Cool way to end a fight. Whirlwind Plus. I like that quite a lot, actually. Hits in an AoE, scales with our energy, works with strength, helps with shuriken. Doesn't clog our hand ever. Love it. Love it. 999 gold, you say? Wait a minute. How about a boss fight? Yeah, a boss fight sounds good. I don't need to upgrade all my cards either. I've got an Apotheosis, so I think that leaves only one real choice here. Blah. Actually, no, I want to play the Feel No Pain. The wrong guy with a 13 months. Lucky number 13. Face the wrath of my flame barriers. Take this, Guardian. Boom. 72 damage to your face. Now you're dead. Get a lizard tail. When we would die, heal to 75% of our max health. Very good. I don't need a clothesline. Remblamp with the Prime sub in the 19 months. Thank you, thank you. Keep this Flex Potion. It's really good with Limit Break. Isn't Lizard Tail to 50%? Normally, yes, but the Magic Flower says healing is more effective during combat by half. So 50% times 1.5 equals 75%, and that's what we'll get healed to. Same with the Fairy in a Bottle. Normally 30, it's going to heal us to 45% because of Magic Flower. I don't want any of this. All right. I guess I didn't get much other than the tail there, huh? Well, that ain't bad. Let's kill you next turn. Dead. Tropic Brew, huh? Okay, Uppercut I'm going to grab. It's the better version of Clothesline / Bash or whatever, giving us a way to break through artifact layers on enemies to make the shockwave better, or to continue to apply those debuffs if we need to. Not sure about Entropic Brew, honestly. It's kind of awkward with Fairy. I'm just going to leave it here. We are, of course, guaranteed getting a potion every fight, but I like the ones we have. Okay, Transient could be an actual issue here. Guess I'll go Inflame Fiendfire, and we'll see what happens from there. This enemy requires consistent output each turn, and I don't know, the Snecko Pyramid might not allow for that. A little bit concerning. Just a bit, though. Hopefully we do massive damage with each attack. We drew Corruption, so I'm not worried now. What if everything was already free? Then the Corruption does nothing. Cute. Guess I'll go Dark Embrace in that case. It's cute. We can block that. Don't need to get fancy here. No reason not to play Limit Break, right? Yeah. Now we just play attacks. This is how we could end up stuck in boss fights, though, is with a handful of 3-cost attacks that we don't want. It's a bit concerning. At least that fight went well. Usually of the opinion that with a Corruption, you cannot have too many copies of Shrug It Off. I think I will continue to hold that belief for now. Do I need more cards? I'll look at an event. Not a very good event. It's alright. Guess I'll upgrade our Feel No Pain. It's already upgraded. Corruption and Dark Embrace upgrades don't matter. The only upgrade that really matters at all is Inflame. It's not particularly worth upgrading. Most other things get upgraded by Armaments or Apotheosis before playing. We chose this life, that's right. We did. It's true. I could just rest for even more health. You know what? Let's just do that. Make sure we're at loads of hit points. I'm gonna hit Repto with Fiendfire here. It's a little concerning. Get rid of those cards, but got Corruption and Apotheosis will be just fine. Give Whirlwind in the draw pile. Perfect, there it is. Of course, I need to Whirlwind for more than 2. Or use the Flex Spot. Maybe this is my Flex Spot. Oh, no, Shockwave gets us there. Never mind. Ignore me. Or Bloodletting also gets us there. Dead. Easy fight. Get a Mercury Hourglass. 3 damage to all enemies at the start of each turn. Don't want these. Don't want this. We're really not getting that many rewards from these fights, though. It's kind of bad. Like, I don't get the money. I don't get potions. I don't get cards. Bit concerning, actually. Don't you dare give me a curse. Stinky spaghetti. Go Flame Barrier Corruption. No, that might not give me enough block, huh? Okay. Stop here. 18 times 8. Sounds like a lot. 144. Yeah. Still getting no rewards, though. That's fine. We're progressing further up the spire. We're going to get some more relics. Fighting elites here, I suppose. It's not like we get anything from rest sites either, yeah? Fair enough. Gotta take our blue key here, so we have all 3 keys ready to go to Act 4. Thankfully, we have a Spiker solution in the form of the Mercury Hourglass. Also in the form of being really powerful. A lot of damage. 12 per turn. That's a lot of damage. Kill these off. Does Confusion count as a debuff for the purposes of artifact charges and orange pellets? Yes. With Snecko, there's no way to prevent the confusion outright. You will always get confused before you can gain artifacts. However, you can remove it with orange pellets. Thought if you got the artifact relic before Snecko, it stops it? No. There's no way to prevent it. Not sure about this Rage. It seems like an okay block card. Does Relic Order ever matter? Yes, it does often matter with debuff applying relics at the start of combat. For example, if you have the Red Mask and the Bag of Marbles that apply 1 weak and 1 vuln at the start of combat, The order of in which you have them matters against enemies that have artifact stacks, because it affects the order in which they're applied. Alright, we're definitely going to play Apotheosis turn 1 here. I see I owe the chat a dad joke for Ali Rise. Why is the giant head all alone? Because he has no body to be with. No refunds, Swiss chat. Wool Wizard, thanks for the Prime sub of the 4 months. We got really into Monster Train a few weeks ago, and I am playing daily while also watching every Monster Train run. Any Monster Train plans? Not too many. We did do a ton of Monster Train in the past year, filled out the full logbook. So if you haven't seen all of the archived Monster Train streams, although you might have, there's definitely a lot on our full upload channel. Keep these cards. Yes. Not ready to Fiend Fire yet. Not yet. Let's go Strike. Maybe Headbutt Whirlwind. Let's get the Feel No Pain down. Ooh. Bye. Or is it hello? Did I? Good talk. Could take another uppercut. I don't think I want another uppercut. You are only watching every Monster Train run on the Plays channel. Oh, okay. Well, you'll find a lot more on the archive, for sure. There's a lot more there. All unedited, so it's maybe a little tricky to find sometimes, unfortunately. And we'll include all our losses, right? It's a full upload of everything we've streamed on Twitch. Pretty sweet. Donk. Get donked. Bonkalongt. Ooh, a dupe pot. That's probably better than the flex pot, actually. Wait, is it? Currently, we have 3. If by flex pot limit break, we go to 8 strength, go to 16 strength. If we dupe pot limit break, we go to 3 strength, go to 6 strength, go to 12 strength. 18 is more than 12. So actually keep the flex pot over the dupe pot if I'm planning on limit breaking for strength. We could dupe something else like the Feel No Pain or the Dark Embrace, but ultimately, I think we have defense completely covered. I mean, we've got the double bonus revives, so I'd much rather invest in our offense than our defense. Maybe we could go dupe pot, ditch the Farina bottle, go dupe pot, flex pot, so we could go from 16 to 32 strength with one limit break. That would definitely be enough to kill hard. And I find it really unlikely we're even going to die once, let alone twice. So let's lose the Farina bottle, pick up the dupe pot. That's got to be the way to go here. Do I want another True Grit? Not really. The Helios, thanks for the 5 months. To the most entertaining streamer you know. Why, thank you. Wait a minute, that's me. Delightful. Block 18 plus 12. It's a full block here. A pretty good Fiend Fire. We could do better, though. Much better. Good. Barricade. Block is not removed at the start of our turn. I'll take that. Dagra, thanks for the Prime sub. And the 4 months of support. When does bottling a card become a curse? When that card isn't part of your setup is usually the short answer, or doesn't solve your upcoming turn ones. So, for example, Bottled Whirlwind. Really good in Act 1 and Act 2. It'll solve any multi-enemy fight basically immediately. But as soon as you get to Act 3, a Bottled Whirlwind is kind of a liability. You draw an attack on turn 1. It's not enough to kill most enemies. And even the one fight that it does kill on turn 1, the 4 Shapes fight, if you run into Spikers, you don't even want to play it. So it prevents you from setting up your block or getting your powers in play. So totally worth bottling a Whirlwind, for example, in Act 1 or Act 2, but if you're in Act 3 already, you wouldn't want to bottle it. At least I wouldn't want to. Excuse you. It's my face you're talking about. Oh. Well, I guess we get a rest here guaranteed, right? That's fine. Seems fine. It's totally fine. Ow. Once again, but this time we have Corruption, Feel No Pain. Red Skull will give us bonus strength if we're below half health. Burning Pat can give us more card draw. It's probably worth it, as well as deleting another useless thing. Take that. And since our upgrades are mostly worthless, we might as well rest back to full here with the power of the Regal Pillow. Okay, taking credit for 7 health there. Putting us into Donu Deka from a position of strength. Seems like a premature Fiend Fire. I don't really even want to use Shockwave yet. But I will play Corruption early, so we'll go Corruption. Maybe I play Bloodletting here. Draw some cards. Let me do that first, actually. Oh, cool. We can play Limit Break without destroying it. Let's do that. I like that. Already drew the cards with the puzzle. Here we go. I'll take that back. So we can have 18 strength. That ought to be more than enough to kill these two nerds. Certainly more than enough. Oops, order. And then we just Fiend Fire to kill you. All right, one down, one to go here, bosses wise. With our second one being the Awakened one. Seems like Barricade's probably worth putting in play early. Oh, hey, I just did the thing I was talking about. That's right. We upgrade a 1-cost Barricade, it becomes 2 cost. There's the proof for you of what I was saying earlier. I'll punch this nerd instead, I guess. That wasn't quite right. Oops. My dang. A bit expensive, don't you think? Troubling. Definitely not the early turn we wanted to see here. Oof. Oh. These birds have got to go. Double flame barrier here. Go with them next turn. Like 8 more. Hourglass gets you. Okay. You're only making me angry. Here we are. Ready to corruption quite yet. I don't want to empower it here. Do so on this turn if you want to. Do corruption, feel no pain. Drop the barricade next turn. Really tricky here. Just get stuff in play. Great, now I have to kill it now? Great. Wait, I can do that, I think. Not exactly. Definitely gonna punch it this turn. We could do uppercut and barricade, I guess. I like having to block this. Or we could just forget barricade since we're out of block anyway. Screw it. This is not good. This is the dilemma we talked about, actually. We specifically mentioned this potential scenario with attacks we can't really play. I play 3 attacks. As long as one of them is Whirlwind, yes. Okay, I think we're not too bad here. We can do uppercut. Rug to draw back here. If I Fiend Fire, I delete my entire hand, but we also deal 37 times 9 damage, which should kill, right? Double check that. Just to be sure, yeah, 333 damage, you dead. And we're out of here. With both potions intact, with our lizard tail intact. 2 thump, 2 thump, 2 thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room is this. The heart of the spire, the source of this working Snecko Runic Pyramid deck. Could it really be? You deal 22-22, a blessed number. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. And we get to rest back to full health at this rest site, again, since none of our upgrades matter one dang bit. Unfortunately, we can't spend $1 here. No toolbox, no second wind, no happy flower, no beautiful cow or anything like that. We just gotta leave and go to the next fight. It's a pretty tempting dupe pot on the Fiend Fire here. To try to kill Spire Shield on turn 1. We'll delete 6 random cards, which definitely could backfire. But I think we have enough cards in the draw pile in the deck that there's no 5 we could lose and be ruined in this fight. We are guaranteed to get a new potion. Makes a big difference right away. I'm going to do it. We do lose the corruption. It hurts a bit. Really telling me I didn't get a kill here? Surely we get a kill. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I am fine with that, actually. Hit me. Alrighty then. Full block perfectly here. Might as well get this down. Might as well gain a point of strength, actually. Room in hand there. With no corruption, we do again run the risk of getting sort of stuck here. Pretty clean fight overall. We pick up a strawberry, bringing us to 73 health. We got a block potion. And we could take a pommel strike or an evolve. I don't think we need any of the above, though. Cool. Now that's a turn 1. It's quite a turn 1. Actually don't dislike the opportunity to get rid of some of our lesser desired attacks here. We can just go bash, whirlwind, fiend fire. We activate the shuriken, we deal a bunch of damage, we clear our hand. I have no complaints about that. Means we can't use the fiend fire to clear the statuses, but that's what True Grit and Burning Pact are for. We deal over 100 damage, which is a pretty good start here. We still have our best damage card, the Whirlwind. Good turn for a Flame Barrier. Also, when I play the Feel No Pain, we're going to draw 3 more cards. Full Flame Barrier. Now we're talking. Okay, let's deal some real damage to this heart here. Go Apotheosis, Bloodletting, Barrier, Barrier, good Flame. We deal 12 by 15 back. Feels good. Might as well block pot now. Let's hold on to it, actually. Perfect timing on Shockwave and Uppercut. Not a great turn otherwise, though. Guess we'll start with Shockwave. Oh yeah, we do want to activate Red Skull. That's going to make her Limit Break stronger, which is actually a really big deal. Currently, we barely live. Block. Go to 5. 5's a good number, I think. Okay. Make sure we don't accidentally lose stuff. This needs to get played. Really want to play Barricade, though. Do Barricade, Dark Embrace. Go to 1. Seems wise, actually. Then we get 6 block from Orichalcum, which we get to keep with the Barricade. This is a reasonable opportunity to use our Lizard Tail right here. But I think we're actually full blocking this hit easily on review. I'm going to drink the Flex Pot. We're going to play Limit Break. We're going to play Corruption. We're going to laugh. Aha. Wait, I can't play Bloodletting. I guess that's fine. 48 strength, by the way. Ouch. Sweet. Looks like this is quite clean here. We get to multi-flame barrier again on this turn, so we get to cap damage, essentially. spice is nice. GG. Just like that, it's completely toast. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.